Alrighty, so I'm out metal detecting again, and I thought I'd record this dig because it's fairly deep. Pretty much all I've been finding so far is old beer can tops and stuff, or pop can tops. Not quite sure what they came from, but... And I decided to use a drop cloth because the holes look a lot cleaner when you do, so... Anyway, this one's quite deep, so I might need both hands, so I'll come back when I find it. If I find it. Finally found something decent. Found a toonie. So if you don't know, a toonie is a $2 coin here in Canada, and I'm happy with that. Well, I just dug a signal. The mosquitoes are really starting to get to me, but anyway, look what I found. Found a fork, and it's a really nice one too. It's I don't know what it's made out of, but it's a really high quality fork. Well, I dug a little bit up by the pool, and then up by where they have the fireworks. And I really didn't find much. It was basically all junk, except for one dime and a penny. So I decided to come down here, where the path leads into the field. And I dug 2 holes, and it's still junk. But hopefully I can find a couple more good things. I mean, the fork is nothing to jump up and down about, but at least it's something. It's the best thing I've found so far. So, anywho, I'm gonna go this direction, and I'm gonna try to stay in some kind of pattern so that I don't lose track of where I've done and where I haven't done, because I don't want to go over it a couple of times. So anyway, gotta go. And if I find anything else, I'll come back and I'll show you guys. So, well, I have another signal. I'm gonna dig where the digger is, but I'll show you this. I think the digger's not gonna really affect it because it's huge. Way over here, and it stops right about there. And then there's more there. And it goes this way. So I don't know if that's like some kind of coin spill, or if it's just something very large that's making a really big signal or what, but I'm gonna dig this one and see what that is. Anyway, if I find the thing that's in here, if there is anything, I'll come back, because I need 2 hands, one to swat the mosquitoes and one to dig with. So anyway, I'll be back. Well, I dug a pretty big hole there, and I couldn't find anything. If I had a pinpointer, I might be able to find it, but there's signals all over the place, and whatever that is buried quite deep. So I don't know what the heck it is. So I'm just gonna ignore that for now, and maybe when I get a pinpointer I'll come back and dig this spot, but for the time being I'm just gonna ignore it, and whatever's in there can stay in there. So, well, I just dug another signal that was very similar to the one that I couldn't find a few minutes ago. Turned out to be, I don't know what kind of wire that is, but some kind of wire that's all rusted to crap. So that is more than likely what the other signal was. So when I get a pinpointer, I still am gonna come back and dig that, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just junk because it's bouncing all over the place. And I dug it, and I even put it on the lowest sensitivity, and it still picked it up. So it should be close to the surface, but it just wasn't there as far as I could tell. So anyway, I'm gonna keep digging. Well, I finally found something good. Well, decent anyway. It's a loonie. That's the second one I found. I should say only the second one I found. But I'll take it. Well, I just dug in this area all the way from here, way the heck over to here. I found a nail right here, a penny in here, and a quarter right there. So there's the quarter. It's a 1977, and it was given a really weird reading too. It was kind of jumping between coins and iron, and I dug it and it was a quarter, so couldn't find it at first, but turned out to be a quarter. So I'll go over this one more time, see if there's anything else there. And there's not, so let's bury this sucker up. Try to put the grass, if I dig in the grass, I try to put the grass in the same spot, but there's not a whole lot of grass in this area, so it's kind of hard to tell where it goes. Unless it's a sod like that, then it's easy enough to tell. But anyway, I think I'm pretty much done. I was gonna go till 7 o'clock, and it's pretty near 8 o'clock, so I might do another quick sweep around just in this area here where it's dirt and stuff. But I think I'm pretty much done. I did around the whole edge of the old baseball diamond, and didn't really find all that much, mostly junk, but at least that gives me an idea where I've already done. Alrighty, so here's the stuff I found. I detected for about 2.5 hours, maybe a little less. And I found a toonie, which I've already showed in the video, but I'll show it again. I found a quarter. This one is 1994. A dime. And that's too damn small, I can't read it, but it's a newer one. I found this nickel. That's also a 2004. These were pretty close together, so they might have been lost at the same time. And an American penny. Can't tell what year that is. Pretty oh, there's the year right there. Hold on a sec, I'll get my magnifying glass. Alrighty, so I took out my magnifying glass and I still can't tell. It's kind of screwed up right around where the date is, so it's something 19 something 3, so it's probably 83, 63, something like that. And there's all the friggin' junk. I had a big, well, not a big box, but a box pretty much full of junk. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section. Should I discriminate out the iron? Because I'm finding a heck of a pile of junk. But I've heard that if you discriminate out the iron, you could leave behind some gold rings, so I don't really want to do that, but I also don't want to dig a ton of junk. Well, I'm back in the same field, metal detecting again, and check this out. Found a watch. I seriously doubt that it's going to work because it's pretty messed up. It's even got a winder still on it. Looks like either the parts that held the band on corroded off, or maybe they broke off or something. That's why the watch was in the ground. But yeah, thought I'd show you that. First piece of jewelry that I found. Not a good piece of jewelry, but anyway, it's a piece. Well, here's some of the stuff I found this morning when I was metal detecting. The watch I already showed, but I found 2 quarters, 2 dimes, 1 nickel, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pennies. 1 brass thing, I don't know what it is. A capacitor, really small capacitor. Had a hell of a time finding that. I thought it was a coin, but it wasn't. And part off of a small toy car or truck. Not sure which. Possibly a Jeep.